Welcome to Rom Wills, Money Matters. I will always emphasize consistency. I'm going to tell you what, because, this is a business. Yeah, I get on here and everything, but it's a business. It seems fun, and a lot of people don't see it, but if you make money from the endeavor, it's a business. I don't care how you set up your business, whether it's as a sole proprietor or LLC, whatever, because you got to pay taxes on it. You got to pay taxes on it. But one of the things in business, really in life, but this is the business channel, I'll just focus on the business part, is consistency. Y'all know every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, y'all going to get a video on this channel. Y'all know on my Deep Thought channel, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you're going to get a video. You know you're going to get several on my main channel, but you're going to get at least one video a day on my main channel. The key word is consistency. Any business you need to be consistent in. That's a key. I can't emphasize that enough. See, I've seen a lot of people, they'll start a business, but they're not really consistent in getting work or consistent in what they're doing. Indeed, I've seen some occasions they're not consistent in even the services they provide. I've used this example several times. There used to be a bookstore near where I used to live. Not bookstore. Sorry. I'm always saying bookstore. Shoe repair place. And a major issue with them until they got new ownership was the dude. It was like one dude, and then he was never consistent. He would never open at a consistent time. He wasn't there sometime, and he would be trying to make up excuses and all of this. But I'm like, dude, come on now. This ain't something, this your main job. Like if you have a storefront, especially a storefront, you need to consistently, if you're supposed to open at 11 o'clock every day, you need to open at 11. And really for a store, you need to hire somebody else, okay? But it got to stay consistent. If you say you're going to open a certain time, you need to open at that time. You need to consistently provide great service. Like, let me talk about that. Say you have a business, you provide some type of service. You need to be very consistent in how you provide that service. You need to be consistent. You can't, say you're a massage therapist. Okay, you get a person one time. You give them great service. Great massage. The second time, you give them some lousy something. Shoot, the third time, hey, you know what? You decide you don't want to show up. And you will lose business. They will go someplace else. Because that's one of the things in any business, you want people to come back. They need to understand. Now, if you're selling a product, have a store, providing a service, repeat customers is one of the best things. Indeed, I once heard about major corporations, like when they advertise and spending millions, somebody told me, they say, they ain't really spending millions to get new customers. They spending millions to keep the customers that they have. You want to have that, but see, you got to have consistency. You have to consistently provide exemplary service. I'm going to emphasize that. That's one of the biggest things. I don't care what it is. Like, say you have a business, you provide some type of service for somebody. And you might start off small, but okay, say you start off with maybe 3 consistent customers. Yeah, you want more. And some people say, well, advertising and all that. And yeah, you might have some, depending on what it is, you might have some advertising avenues. But one of the things you want to think about, the best advertisement are the customers themselves. You provide consistent service, and then they will tell other people about it. And then you need to be consistent, because if you're inconsistent, 1, they ain't going to stay with you, and 2, they definitely not going to recommend you. And then your business needs to be on top of it every single time, as best as possible. Now, people might have different thoughts about your business, okay, but you need to at least say, I'm consistent. Whatever you do, your products consistently work. Like, say you're a product maker, you're a soap maker. I'll use that as an example. Your product need to be consistently good regardless. Like, you're making some soap or whatever product consistently. You need to deliver it. Like there's some things I'll order online. They consistently get it to me when they say they're going to get it to me. Like they might say, hey, it'll be a few days or expected in this amount of time. It needs to come in that amount of time. If it don't, that can be a real issue. That can be a real issue. And I'm gonna emphasize that that's one of the most important things, because people will have like some great ideas, and they might even be very good at either the service they provide or the product that they're creating. But then they're not consistent in deliveries. Or they not the product, the product's not always the same. Some of the products is good, some of it is bad. That's not consistent. Or the services, you're not consistent in how you providing the service, or even how you doing work in the service. Let me use the massage example again. Like I said, one day you might be great, or the next time it's so-so. That's not consistent. You need to consistently open at a certain time. Even with I'll use myself for my videos. Now I kind of got set back a bit when I, had the stroke. Couldn't do it. Because I'm the star. I gotta be there. I could have had somebody else do some videos, but it's not me. But if you notice, my videos on any of my channels, my main videos always come on at a certain time, like 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For some people it's late at night, but if they get it like midnight, that just means on the Pacific Coast. One of the things I always set them up consistently, and a lot of people have said, like when I was out for my stroke, some people said they missed like driving to work hearing me at a certain time. So that's very important. That's very important. You want to stay as consistent as possible. And yeah, there's going to be some times that something might come up or something, but you want to limit that. I would say you want to be consistent 99% of the time. You want to shoot for 100%. But sometimes stuff come up. But you want to be as consistent with when you opening your store. You want to be consistent in the product that you're producing, the times that you're producing it or delivering it. Consistency, and then even with the consistency, you want to get better at it. So that's something you always want to work at. Because people, when they know, okay, they're going to be open when I show up. Okay, boom. Like I used that shoe place. That was kind of annoying dealing with them. Because one time I was ready to pick up some shoes and dude wasn't open. I was like, okay, you said you opening at this time. Thankfully, I didn't need the shoes right away. Thankfully. But what if I did? What if I had something important that evening and dude didn't want to show up? It's not surprising he ended up selling the place, and it was the new owner made it very clear, big old sign, new ownership, new management. And that's very important. And they're still in business, so they must be doing something right. But you want to be consistent with what you do. And I'm always emphasize that. Whatever business you get in, just be consistent. And here's another thing. Yeah, you might start off small, but just being consistent, that's all you need is that one tipping point, that one person to say, hey, they might recommend you to something, all of a sudden you got a whole bunch of people. So you want to look at that, all right? So anyway, y'all know the deal though. I want y'all to stay consistent. Let's go make that money.